I have gone crazy. Okay? So hopefully we have enough for maybe 3 or 4 more days.
Are we now pretty much running out of things?
Yeah. It would be very difficult now to sustain a really bad P1 casualty.
Are we low on ammunition?
There's some items that people would like more of.
Enough to survive another day is what we need. That's cool. I'll say another day, but it could be a couple of hours.
Yeah. Sergeant Major, they're going to resupply us by helicopter, so they're...
Don't know. We can't but ask. They'd never get here if they weren't the drivers. We thought this would be sort of done and dusted by now, so all depends with the aviation assets. So no, no luck. They won't.
Yeah.
They just have to hang on what we've got, because we're the old melty. We just get screwed.
The men were being briefed by Paddy Williams after another long day spent under fire up on the canal.
Okay, at the moment Captain Beatty is down by the second canal bridge, which is just down here where I think some of you guys joined him earlier on. The AMP are going to secure that bridge, both sides of it.
All over Helmand, other British soldiers were facing the same problems. There simply weren't enough men or supplies to go around.
The ANA, or the remnants of them, there aren't that many of them, the question is where they've gone. But they're going to be occupying that series of buildings up here. The eastern flank's pretty secure, we're there in numbers. It's just the west that needs a bit of attention.
I looked at their faces and saw how the fighting had taken its toll.
We can actually do something from here. If we're down here, we're just pinned down. And most of the time we can't even bring our weapons to bear. So anyway, so that's us. We need to be ready to react, basically, throughout the night to push down, at the very least get eyes on.
The casualties were finally evacuated, but the new supplies hadn't arrived. The soldiers gathered all the ammunition they could.
They're getting out all the anti-tank missiles, because there's still a lot of Taliban. We're expecting a lot of incoming tonight. And they're just seeing how much munitions they've got. This is our second night here in Garamsey. And there's a dying Taliban prisoner behind us who they're giving medical aid to. Are we pulling out, Dougie?
Sorry?
Are we pulling out?
No, we're staying. We're staying. You wish we were pulling out, let me tell you.
I'm not laughing at the moment.
No, well, we're here for 24 hours and this is 3 days so far, so no, we're going to be here for a while, I think. But if you need to pull out, Sean, you just come and see me and say, hey, we need to go now, and I'll get all the guys to shoot off.
Get a helicopter to take me. All right. So
Yeah.
when I'm ready to go, you'll all leave. Yeah? You're just waiting for me.
That's what. Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't tell you.
But you said to us when we started this here, we're only here for your personal protection, and the other 100 AMP and ANA are here to do their own thing. So we're here for you. So the minute you say we can go, just let us know and we'll shoot
I'm
off.
about ready to go, actually.
I was about ready to go 2 days ago.
Instead, Dougie got ready to head back up to the canal. Overnight, Taliban reinforcements had crossed over from Pakistan and were now dug in.
This is a school inside here, and I just saw something incredible. Look at this. Assalamu alaikum. This is something the school children drew before the school was occupied by the Taliban. And there's the river of Garamsey, and there are cars and houses and trees. Have a look at one of these cars.
Up on the canal, Dougie had run into trouble.
Roger, we're also taking small arms craft from the eastern side of the canal in the area of grid of 138 and 422. Roger the forward.
So Dougie's is coming under fire, quite serious fire again.
Yes, he is, yeah. He's just been engaged from both sides of the canal, if you like.
We heard there was a British casualty. I headed up there with the Estonian medical team to retrieve him.
We just drove along that ridge and came under sustained heavy fire, RPG and machine gun fire, and all the AMP were running along the ridge. We got a British casualty.
I was almost hit myself.
Gunshot wound to lower forearm. Got to him very pale, cold and clammy. Just the initial shock, I think. We need to assess him again, check him all over for potentially an exit wound.
So I'm just filming. If you don't, you'll only go on TV if you want. Otherwise, you can give it to your wife.
Kill me. No. See? Yes. Okay. He hasn't been checked yet. Make it as fast.
More than 40 British soldiers have lost their lives so far in Afghanistan, and thousands of Afghans have been killed.
The situation here is getting quite critical. With the advance has stalled and encountered quite heavy resistance. The ANA have taken fairly heavy casualties. Their commander was killed, and they have 3 serious casualties who we're trying to get back to my location to be treated. The AMP have already suffered a casualty, and essentially we are back now to the 4-3 Northern, while Kaz is called in. But at the moment, unless we get AH on station for a reasonable amount of time, we're not going to be able to move this forward, and this is just going to become a bit of a stalemate.
Helicopter.
Just one entry. Just one entry. That's all it is. Just one. Okay.
Okay. Before we must put tourniquet and go out.
Hadafis.
What?
See you back home, Joe. Good luck.
You sure? Take care. You in? Yeah, I'm on behind, Joe.
It was the end of the 3rd day, and the push forward had stalled. The Afghan army had stopped fighting, food and ammunition were running low, and we had begun stripping the fields of corn. The Taliban don't have such problems with resupply.
The Taliban pretty much control everything to the south of us, apart from the bit that we've just cleared all the way down to the Pakistan border in a place called Baramcha, and they use that to put their manpower across, their weapons across, for their poppy yield to go across, so they can get money to finance their